Hey everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to you all with another video. And I'm going to read an article from TMZ. And it's called Gunplay Busted Getting Too Close to X. Nailed by GPS Monitor. Gunplay sitting behind bars after allegedly violating a restraining order his estranged wife, Vanshay Taylor Morales, got against him because he clearly doesn't know how GPS ankle monitors work. Miami-Dade County Jail officials tell TMZ hip-hop Gunplay was booked Wednesday, and this was last week, so I'm a little behind on this article, but it was last Wednesday, was booked Wednesday at 7:10 p.m. for violating a restraining order put in place to protect his ex. We're told he will remain locked up until his next court date on November 7th. Good. He need to be locked up. He need to be locked up longer. Sources close to the situation say Gunplay was arrested right outside Vanshay's home after the Florida Department of Corrections Community Control, which oversees and monitors house arrestees, got a ping the rapper was in the area. We're told Miami County Sheriff's deputies effectively beat Gunplay to the home as he was driving there. Good. They caught his butt on the spot. That was good. And he was never able to actually interact with Vanshay and her child. The latest arrest makes the 8th time Gunplay allegedly violated the restraining order. 8 times? Dang. Why he ain't... Never mind, I'll give my commentary in a little bit. Which prohibits him from coming within 500 feet within Vanshay. He was previously accused of trying to stop Vanshay from testifying in September, and it seems like their love and hip-hop drama has spilled heavily into the streets this year. The exes had an explosive argument in August at their home that led to the breakup. Okay, and that's the end of the article. Yeah, Miami, y'all need to loosen up your law a little bit. At least change that law, and let this girl get a divorce from him. She don't want to be with Gunplay no more. Seriously, from what I'm seeing, Vanshay does not want him no more. Y'all need to grant that girl her divorce. Let that girl get a divorce from him. Because it's not fair for her to be stuck in a marriage with a man that's unhinged. He's unhinged. He's a nutcase. He's a lunatic. He's a sociopath. He's a menace. He's a threat to society. He's a danger to the community. He's a danger and a threat to her, Vanshay, and their child, their baby. He's a threat. Like, he's dangerous. Like, this man he probably still using drugs. I don't know for sure, but like I said, he could be still on that stuff. It's like, and plus he be drinking heavy too, so it's like he used to be an alcoholic. He might still be one. So like I said, this man needs to not only be behind bars, but he needs to be in a straitjacket. Like, seriously. Vanshay, girl, your parents tried to tell you, don't get involved with this man, and you got involved with him anyway. And look at how your marriage and how your life with him has turned out. I mean, 8 times this man has violated this restraining order that she's had against him. 8 times. And you mean to tell me he ain't been in jail before now? He didn't go to the jail them 7 other times? Seriously? Maybe one time he went to jail, but he ain't stay. Y'all ain't made him stay in jail? Like, I know where I'm from. Where I'm from in Michigan, if you violate a restraining order, you going to jail at least 30 days or more. at least more than 30 days plus. Like I said, 30 days or more, and I think you would have to pay a fine. So it's like this man should have been arrested and been held behind bars for days, for months, because that's not cool for him to keep violating the restraining order. Like, it's like Miami law. It's like y'all don't care. Y'all don't care at all if anything happens to this young woman and her child. Y'all, it's like y'all not doing your job. It's like this dude violated the restraining order 8 times and he not doing jail time. Like, seriously, when this court date comes out on the 7th, when he go back to court on the 7th, y'all need to make him do some jail time. Seriously. Seriously. He need to do some jail time. Or be locked up in a mental institution or something. Or either he can wear a straitjacket, but he cannot be free. Because like I said, while he's free, he gonna still be a threat and be a danger to Violating. He is. This man is not in his right mind. Something is mentally wrong with him. He's like a psychopath. And it's like y'all not even caring. It's like he could just do whatever he wants. And it's like, no, y'all need to... He needs to be made an example out of. He needs to be punished. He needs to be locked up. And, you know, he needs to learn a lesson. And y'all have not been teaching him no lesson. Because how can he violate a restraining order that many times? That is ridiculous. Seriously. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves for not caring enough about this woman to protect her. Because ain't no way should nobody be able to restrain or violate a restraining order that many times. That's inexcusable. That's unacceptable. She got that protection order for a reason. And it's not being, and he not honoring it at all. Definitely not. And y'all like arresting him, putting him in jail, but y'all letting him right out. No. He should be in jail. He should have been in jail for much more time. Seriously. Hopefully when this court, when his day due, or when he's due back in court, they'll sentence him to more jail time or something, because he can't keep going the way that he going. Seriously. What are y'all gonna do, Miami? Is y'all gonna wait till this man actually do something physically to hurt this woman and their child? What will it take for y'all to understand that this man need to be locked up? And throw away the key. Like, seriously. Keep him behind bars where he belongs. Because he had a second chance. This girl was dumb enough to give him a chance. She gave him her body, made him her, or let him make her his wife, and gave him a child. And he's still cutting up. He's still acting up. And y'all don't care. Like, no, something need to be done by him, seriously. And then he's so dumb that he don't understand how an ankle monitor work. It's only a certain amount of feet you can go when it comes to being outside. You can't go wherever you want to go on an ankle monitor. Seriously, it's only so many feet you can be away from, or so many feet that you can be away from your house. You can't just freely go any and everywhere you want to, especially to somebody else's house on an ankle monitor, because that ankle monitor is going to go off, dummy. That's how dumb he is. And I'm glad that he got caught. I'm glad that the police met him at her house and beat him on the spot and arrested him. I'm so glad that he didn't get a chance to see Violating or the baby, because he don't deserve to be a part of neither one of their lives. Like I said, he's danger. I want to say he's stranger danger. That's what he is. He's worse than that. And then Violating, I just don't understand how a young lady with a PhD could get involved with a dude, a crackhead, and a man who looked like he don't even have a GED. Seriously. How can you stoop to hit that level and give that man a chance? Like, seriously, he's a public figure. You didn't know? Was you blind? Or did you know and turn a blind eye to see that this man was not the right man for you? I mean, have you not seen his behavior on previous seasons of Love and Hip Hop? You haven't seen his behavior, know his history, and did your research on him? And seeing his behavior outside of Love and Hip Hop? Like, girl, what was you thinking getting involved with him in the first place? When somebody like that is a public figure and they got a record and they got things, or, you know, like I said, a jail record and all kinds of bad publicity and negativity against them, you mean to tell me that you did not do, like I said, do your research? You wasn't aware who this man was? I mean, you had to be aware who he was. Look at how he used to wear his hair. I mean, it used to be all over his head, all down his back. I mean, his hair was horrible before he cut that mess. Them long dreadlocks. I mean, his hair used to be horrible. His hairstyles and everything. And that couldn't tell you that maybe something is off with this man? Like, girl, you did a poor job picking him. Like, literally. I mean, I know he older than you, but come on. If ain't no woman around his age being with him, that should tell you something, baby girl. That should tell you something. But you can bounce back from this, and you can get a better man in the future. You can. But you need to take your time, though. You need to focus on your child, and you need to focus on your career and yourself. Because you don't need another man right now, seriously. But if you get one, okay, good for you. But you don't. Hopefully, he be more closer to your age, and he be clean and sober and be more mature. Because you made a bad choice. You made a horrible choice going for Gunplay. Why would you even want a man who goes by Gunplay anyway? Seriously, I wouldn't date somebody named that if it was me. You know, so Richard, his real name, Richard, he did not deserve you. And like, girl, you still got a bright future ahead of you, but you hindered your future a little bit, or a lot, should I say. You hindered that by getting involved with him. Because you should not have married him. You should not have had a baby with him. You shouldn't have got involved with him, period. Von Shay, you should have listened to your parents when they tried to tell you, don't get involved with this man. You come from a 2-parent household, and your parents raised you, you know, look like they raised you well. You know, you're a smart young lady when it comes to education. You know, to me, it seems like they raised you well. You grew up well, knowing or seeing how their relationship is, knowing that I think they're still together, her parents. And they've been together for a very long time. I mean, seriously, that was your example of love and what love is right there. And then you picked the guy that you picked. Come on, baby. What was you thinking? What was going through your head? Like, seriously, you know. But you should have found out his relationship with his family, with his parents, with his other children. Why didn't you ask those questions? Why didn't you try to figure out those things before you get involved with them? Because if those relationships are not good, he's not in a good space with his parents or with his family or whatever, he don't have that good of a relationship with them, then guess what? He not gonna have, or not the greatest one with his kids, he not gonna have a good relationship with you. Like, seriously, like, this man was not a prize. He definitely was not a prize for you. You know, he's your worst nightmare. That's what he's turning out to be, your worst nightmare. And I just pray for you. I hope that you know, can move on with your life and you do well. Because like I said, no woman deserves what he is putting you through. Violating that restraining order. Like Miami, the Miami PD, Miami law, the law down there in Miami, y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do a lot better. And hopefully this judge that be over his case when he go to court, hopefully this judge take into account that he has violated a restraining order 8 times. His butt need to be locked up. Seriously. He need to be behind bars until, I don't know how much time he should get, but he should do some jail time behind this. He don't deserve to be walking free. Seriously. Because he gonna go, that's like saying that it's okay for him to go back to violating the restraining order again. So like I said, he needs to be made an example out of. He needs to learn a lesson. He just not a safe person to be around. And this girl, like I said, this young lady got a restraining order against him for a reason. And he's not honoring that. And he needs to suffer the consequences for his actions. He need to, if he do the time, he got to, or do the crime, he got to do the time. He got to pay for what he did. Y'all can't keep giving him a slap on the wrist because he don't deserve none. He needs some handcuffs on them wrists, and he need to be in a jail cell in an orange suit or a straight jacket. Seriously. Quit giving this man breaks because he don't deserve none. He don't deserve to be in his child's life. He don't deserve to be around Von Shea. Seriously. He got a lot of growing up to do. He needs professional help. He got a lot of loose screws in that head of his. His head ain't tight. His mind ain't right. He ain't got it together. He got a long way to go and a lot to learn. And Von Shea, you got a lot to learn too, baby. You gotta be careful who you choose in next time. Take your time before you get involved with another man. Seriously. Because Von Shea, you cannot hurry love. You just have to wait. Love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. But anyway, I wish you good luck. I hope the Miami law does right by you, does better by you, and protect you and your daughter. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. So like I said, the law in Miami, y'all need to do better. Miami PD, y'all need to do better. County jail, y'all need to do better. Serve your community better. Seriously, y'all need to do better. Because y'all ain't doing a great job. Because if y'all were, he wouldn't be have violated that restraining order that many times and not be doing no jail time. But until then, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good evening. Peace.